And I'm Jeff Smith. Thanks for joining us. Hundreds of people gathered at the Indiana Statehouse today to oppose a bill that would repeal the common construction wage.
News 18's Holly Campbell was at the rally and joins us now. Holly.
Well, Jeff and Gina, the Indiana Building Contractors Alliance hosted the rally at the Statehouse today. The IBCA represents more than 4,000 Hoosier contractors and is fighting to keep their wages in place.
State leadership is disconnected from the business and workforce challenges of our industry.
Hundreds of people gathered at the Statehouse to send a strong message to lawmakers. Do not repeal the common construction wage law.
And as Indiana taxpayers, our contractors want the opportunity to bid and work on projects in their own communities and their own state.
Opponents of the bill passing through the Statehouse that would repeal the law say it would pay workers less, give Hoosier jobs to out-of-state companies, and have a negative impact on educational programs. Steve LeBeg of DA Dodd in Lafayette says locally, repealing the law will have a big impact on his business.
It'll affect my business as far as being able to get more work and keep people employed in the Lafayette area. We're a fairly large contractor and we cover about a third of northern Indiana.
Under the law now, projects costing $350,000 or more are subject to local government boards which set those wages. Supporters of the bill to repeal call the current system broken and say repealing it opens up Hoosier projects to free and fair competition.
It'll be the low bidder, which sometimes is not necessarily putting money back into the programs that give education to make qualified people in the construction industry.
Supporters also say repealing the law could save taxpayers money, but LeBeg isn't buying that.
I don't believe that there's a savings of 20% on a project when 20% of the labor is the whole project. So I'm not sure where they're going with this issue at, other than trying to take away the living wage from these people who have gathered down here today.
Contractor Chuck Kinchlow says the current law that's been in place for 80 years is supporting Hoosier families.
A better way of life and supporting your family and your children.
Republican Senator Brant Hirschman wrote an amendment for the bill that passed a committee meeting last week and says it ensures reliable workers are doing the job. The Senate put off consideration of proposed amendments to the repeal Monday afternoon. Instead, it will consider them Tuesday. Holly Campbell, News 18.